We're live! Hey everybody! I'm Yvonne Williams in my squeaky chair with Back to Earth Creations. That's my good buddy Randy. Oh, he won't pay attention to me. Which it's our anniversary today. Right? Yeah. Hey.
Hey.
Mute her. I don't feel like hearing Vaughn. I actually woke up to a really wonderful. Randy made me breakfast. He made frozen biscuits and canned sausage gravy and fried an egg. I might have been 2 eggs. And reheated leftover chicken from last night and made me a cup of coffee. It was awesome. And I'm covered in like purple paint because
Queen.
I did. I felt like a queen this morning. You make me feel like a queen every day.
No, I fed you as
though.
though
You fed me as though no, because then you would have been like doing it by hand, feeding me.
I wanted to keep my finger.
That's fair. But yeah, how are y'all doing today? Why does it keep changing it to that?
What?
There were no comments again, and I was like, why did I break it? And it's just it keeps making it to where it only shows top chat, and I don't know what top chat is.
What is top chat?
I have no idea. But hey, yep, happy real anniversary. Thanks, Shirley. Hey, Tashers. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Jim. Hey, Derpy. Hey, Anita. Hey, Mandy.
You can't have any. You'll die.
Yeah. Z-Dog really, really wants. Randy got himself a Coke Icy when he went and checked the P.O. box. And Z-Dog's super excited because he thinks he's going to get some. You see that tail going? Nope, it's slowing down. Thanks for back. Ooh, a 9-day long craft market? Holy crap. Like 9 consecutive days?
That sounds terrifying.
Top chat is a slight filter on comments. Huh. No top chat for us. I want to see all the comments. I see a doggo tush. Right? In his older age, he's getting a salt and pepper butthole. Crafting right now, waiting for the live. I'm all set up to craft along with you. Glass beads and hemp string necklace. Just winging it. Right on, Mandy. Oh, right on, Shirley. That makes sense. We are going to be opening up with some mail opening today. Hey, Nanny Craft. And then we're going to be getting to work. And I want to show y'all all the... Hey, Jody. Yeah, we see you. Huh?
All the progress.
Yeah, progress, Pupper McMuffin. Did Daddy not share his 2 Coke Ices because he got me one and I didn't feel like drinking all of it? Yeah, he's a mean old man, huh? Hey, in Florida. Hey, Trinity. Married on Valentine's, no excuse to forget. Right on, Biss. Ow, you're so handsy.
Well, I didn't have the money.
Yeah. Randy said that at the time he didn't have the money to ask me out before Valentine's Day because he was like, I wouldn't be able to get you anything because my paycheck wasn't until after. And I'm like, well, now you can't afford to have Valentine's and an anniversary in the same month. Oh, I'm so glad I can be helpful to you, Tara. How do you calculate what size rings to use for a chainmail cabochon wrap? A lot of trial and error. Like, I'll kind of... If it's a calibrated cabochon, then I typically know that it's going to take like 23 or 24 of the 18 gauge 3/16 to wrap like a 30 by 22 millimeter. So it's just trial and error and then take notes. That way in the future you can kind of remember, because if the stone's non-calibrated but around that size, then you'll know, you kind of roughly get that. Ooh, Z smells bad. It smells like dog. Thanks. I used a different mousse product. Do what?
You were cuddling him pretty hard this morning.
Well, that's because he's like, you smell bad. You smell like human. Well, thank you. I'm really glad you liked the drag tutorial. What size mailers do you use? I use a size 0 soft bubble mailer, and or it's like a 2-inch by 3-inch box. Yeah, 2-inch by 3-inch by, I think it's 2 by 3 by 3.
Oh,
maybe 2 by 3 by 4. Is the dragon from Spyro the game? Yep, Nanny Craft, it sure is. Are you a snake lover?
Said bubble mailer.
Oh, really?
So that's what you read. We use a
They said, what size mailers do you use?
size 0. It's all backwards.
Yeah.
6 inch by 6 inch.
But it's...
But the boxes...
They might not know that it might come in a box, though.
What do you mean?
Well, in the past, we've shipped everything in bubble mailers, but just this month, we've started shipping in those new clamshell boxes.
In which case, a box.
Ooh.
Right? You got one already built.
Do I?
Yep.
I don't know. Oh, they say it's not backwards. I'm going to start opening mail because I can't keep a thought straight. Like that's new. Hey, Hector in New York. Good evening, Draco. So this is one from Patience Conscience. Yeah, so this is the size of the boxes that we send off. Which looks like...
Do you have a ruler?
Yeah. 3 inches by 4.5 by 2.5. Roughly.
2.
No, it's, see? 1.5. Once the lid's on.
No.
Yes,
2. It's 2.
Uh-huh. I'm not gonna argue about this. It's 2.5. No, 2.5.
And that's it.
Bitch, I will wrestle you. Give me some coffee. I
Bring
can't.
it.
Bring it.
Now, if I'll wrestle you first.
Not if I wrestle you first. Okay, Patience, are you... Why doesn't the tags work when I'm on the phone? Oh, I don't know. It's 4 degrees Celsius in Ontario. Ooh, it's actually like... It's the same temperature outside as what it is in the house, which normally that's this case, but it's uncomfortable. But today it's comfortable because it's like...
67.
67 degrees, which is very nice. How come every time I say I don't want to argue, an instant argument ensues? Because it's like you're acknowledging, I didn't want this to happen, but this is happening. Patience. What's this? Jim!
I'm just trying to be accurate for your sake, people. I don't need any inflated numbers.
That is true. He doesn't need me inflating the numbers on him. He's fine. It must be something in the air.
Boxes.
Oh. Thank you, Daniel. I'm really glad. It's been 14 years since Randy and I started dating, and I've enjoyed just about all of it. It's great. I like it. I guess I'll keep them. So,
I mean, that's really sweet, but I'm taken, so...
I rent them by the hour.
What?
What?
That Ryan, that's really sweet, but I'm already taken.
Aw. Oh! Oh, it's got a little turtle on it! From Patience! Thanks, Jody. Oh, this card was made by a friend of mine, Brandy Cry. It's a happy, creative soul that I'm sure would love you too. Check her out on Facebook. Yes, you can read online if you want. Okay. Oh, dearest Vaughn and Randy, I missed your live stream today, yet I think of you every day and wish you happiness, well-being, and love. Your presence in my life has brought light, laughter, and love back into mine. Your amazing cheerfulness has helped me to be a happier person, and it is reflected in the hearts and smiles of those around me every day. You inspire me, and for that, I give much love, many hugs, and thanks. Your friend, Patience.
Oh, that was sweet.
That is really sweet. And your friend Brandy, Patience, did an awesome job on this card. Look how cute that is. Facebook.com/Brandy Erie. There's her info. Everybody go follow her. Oh, there's another. What's this? Enjoy this bookmark.
Nice.
Wow. It's a peacock feather.
I'm not sure what you mean. Not assumed.
Huh?
This is Randy. What did you give today? Give him 14 years of my life.
Right? We don't do gifts. He made me a wonderful breakfast and coffee, and I spied he made his own strawberry pie. So I didn't have to make him a strawberry pie, but he still gets one because it's his favorite, I think. Second only to cheesecake. Do you like strawberry pie or cheesecake better?
It's one of them.
Or do you like it whenever they're mixed?
Honestly, my favorite pie ever is Aunt Kathy's blueberry pie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to like duct tape her to a chair and get the recipe out of her.
I'm sure you can just ask. She's a very sweet
I'm
person.
I'll go duct tape her to a chair. Oh, Lauren, I cannot answer your call right now. Randy, can you text her and let her know that we're streaming?
Sure.
Just like every Thursday.
I must ask, your large harp in the background, the 28 string one from Amazon?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we didn't get it from Amazon.
We did.
We did?
Yep.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I honestly, Randy got that for me years ago, and I never got very good at it, but I loved like practicing it and tuning it, and then the soundboard cracked right down the middle, and so now I can't tighten it up to play at all, or it will just like the soundboard, the fibers of the wood just, and I have no idea how to fix it or what to do or any like. So I keep it up there as a momentum of how much Randy was willing to sacrifice to give me what I wanted. Don't jump up there, kitty.
Don't do it.
I see you. Don't jump in that plant. Yeah. There's our chicken in the driveway every time. Oh well. This is life now. There's cats in my house plants and chickens out of the yard. Hey, London girl. But, and hopefully one day I'll learn how to fix harps. Or find somebody. Does anybody here? I will pay to mail it to you and mail it back if you can fix my harp. Because...
Weaver can.
Do what?
Terry Weaver can.
Terry Weaver's bomb ass. We should totally see if she can fix my harp. That didn't occur to me. She does work at the music shop now.
Mm-hmm.
Ah! We'll just have to take it with us to Memphis. Hey, Becca. Because you don't have chickens in the houseplants. Not yet. Shoot. Pepper almost walked in the house yesterday whenever she was on the front porch and we were letting the dogs in. You guys are lucky. Hold on to each other and never take each other for granted. We try not to, Daphne. Aw. Okay, so I'm opening up the bag of what feels like some serious goodies. Holy smokes. Metalworking 101. Ooh.
What is it?
Metalworking 101.
Well,
Oh, it's a not a VHS.
Oh, a DVD.
Yes.
It's a Betamax.
It's a Betamax. Oh, this is fantastic.
Lauren said she just forgot what day it was.
Right on. Oh my gosh, beautiful stones. A whole mess. Patience, I'm gonna have to make something for you out of these. Oh, these are gorgeous. I just
can sneak in every chance they get.
Oh, really? Oh. Y'all. It's a little fairy. That is beautiful.
Oh, wow. That is really pretty.
Yeah. Definitely putting that where the sun will be going through it. Then another bag of... Ooh. Wow. Oh my gosh. Pink opal, you guys. Patience. It was from our friend Patience Pontius, who sent a very sweet note and has enriched our Dragon's Hoard greatly. Snakeskin agate. Patience. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. You get one chicken as a pet. The cutest one is one of the feathers on the legs. Right, Nanny? That's our chicken Poppy. She is sassy though, but she's got a thick booty. She's got all those feathers. And she's Randy's favorite chicken. And he'll chase her around the yard going, Poppy, Poppy. And she'll just do her little butt wobble as she runs. Because, like, she refuses to, like, full outrun unless there's food. The pink opal. Okay, let me rummage. Where did I see it? I know I read it. No, I just saw two different words layered over each other. Maybe. Bird's eye rhyolite. Cherry quartz. Oh, that rutilated. That's beautiful.
Sam is a lap dog.
Sam's the best.
He's also a bed hog.
There it is. Yeah. Oh,
Sure.
our little pepper McMuffin. That is, yeah. There is pink opal. I didn't just imagine it.
Nah, you imagined it.
Well, it may have been in there and then she took it out of the bag or something. Maybe these look like some beautiful agates. I keep them away from, can't have her, right? Thanks, Lori. Right? I looked at Randy this morning and I was like, what would it be in the future and whatnot if we actually ate right and exercised? One day we had our 100-year anniversary and he's like, we'd be like 120. And I'm like, goals, you gotta have goals, right? But we've been having a great time together. Jim, I actually have a stash of beads to be sending off to you, Jim. So this one, this package is from Jessie Ann in Milford, Ohio. Patience, that was just fantastic, though. I can't wait to go through and get to know each rock individually. Hey, Lisa. Got my Etsy package. Right on. Right on. Well, congrats to your mom. I hope you got my package in time. Oh, I don't know. Oops. How do I open this?
We only had 2 packages, Rebecca.
Randy says we only had 2 packages at the post office. What? What? Check that out. They're like little acrylic domes.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that is cool. Wow.
Yeah, I was gonna say, they magnify your face.
Girl, oh my god, like Michael Jackson mouth. Yeah. Oh, it's a whole thing of them. I don't see a note.
Flip it around.
Huh?
Flip it around.
I did, and it still just gives me.
It's just so small.
It's
like you've been eating hemorrhoid cream.
That hemorrhoid cream for toothpaste. Yeah, straight out. That's a Snapchat filter right there, you guys. Oh, I don't know. I should keep my tongue in my mouth. Okay, so this is how we're doing the live stream today. Let me see if I can. Oh, this is.
You're like a pink Grinch.
What? Yeah. Basically, yes. That's actually a really good definition of me. Is a pink Grinch. Becca, holy crap! Thank you. Thank you so much, Becca. Bex. Ooh, how do we? I don't know.
Stop looking at my desk. You're not allowed
I can't do both of my eyes at once. It doesn't really, though that would be some super cute glasses if it makes me horribly like, ugh. Thank you so much, Jessie. These are so cool. I can't wait to mess about with them. And thank you so much, Bex. You're so generous. I hope you're doing well. Ooh. What happens if you do one on the other? Ooh, good question. Huh. That's horrific. That's the worst thing ever. Okay, back to work, guys. Jessie, Patience, Bex, thank you guys so much. Thank everybody who's here hanging out with me today, because there's got to be something more important or better that you could be doing with your time. But nope, you're here with me, so thank you. Hopefully we'll 14th anniversary or 7 years old. Both. Grow old, not grow up, for sure. Because it's used to, Randy and I were very, like, serious, like, grown-ups whenever we were, like, 20.
15.
15 for Randy, but it's like we always made sure our bills were paid on time, and like we were very strict with our budget, and like we were like, we're grown-ups, frump. And then we realized we're like, we only have to be so mature to like pay our bills and like uphold our obligations to the people close to us. And other than that, why not like do the stuff that makes us have fun? Like I love hoop dancing and like all these like I get along with 8-year-olds really well because we have the exact same hobbies. It's like when we play with Play-Doh, yeah, we'll play with Play-Doh. And then like Randy likes playing video games. So like if we do, you know, only be as much of an adult as you have to be, and then just have fun with the rest of it. So Patricia says we are doing something important. Right on. My chance to get my giggles in for the week. Right on. Well, I'm really glad to get to share this happiness that y'all bring me with y'all because Mystic says, no fair. I want to sit in Randy's lap.
Whoa.
It's apparently a very precarious place to sit.
No.
Okay, are you guys ready to see the progress on the Spyro costume? So,
Yeah.
Callie's ready. Okay, so we're not gonna have a tripod. Pokemon Go is really fun though.
What?
Oh gosh, you guys. That Sam dog. Hey, Pupper McMuffin.
You want to see him go crazy?
Yeah. What's up, Callie? Oh, he's too cute. Baby, we don't deserve you. Okay, Spyro. Oh, eye boogers. Spyro progress. Here we are. Now, don't mind, Barbie's got her boobies out, but that's how the headdress came out.
She's wearing a corset.
Well, they're crawling out. The corset's settling down. Well, I don't need to be showing them, but yeah, this is yeah. How it's sitting. Typical Barbie. The armband, this part is finished, but thank you, Jordan. These were drafts, like I was drafting templates with using like pillowcases and stuff. Right on. Well, hey, Mary. In the Tandy leather. Very cool. And then that's the purse. Hashtag Tandy leather with their embossed veg hand. And the most horrific but amazing holographic leather I've ever seen in my whole life. And then inside of the purse, we've got a little secret pocket, main pocket, phone pocket, and then a little business card pouch because that's how we roll. It closes a lot easier when it's actually got stuff in it. So that's the corset we'll be getting. We just ordered some more deep violet dye, so I'll be airbrushing the corset. The wings are made out of yellow cellophane. Oh, I gotta show you guys where the little clicky button thing go.
Oh.
There it is. Okay, sorry for the no tripod, but so this is it, just regular black light, and it's not. The camera just doesn't do a very good job of picking up on the glow, but so all of the orange in the horns glows. The eye.
Oh.
What's up, babe?
I was like, what is that noise? The neighbor's practicing the guitar again.
Right? They're getting pretty good. And then the wings has a very slight glow going on. We're going to be adding more of that. But it was made out of cellophane. And Daniel, thank you guys so much. I'm really excited, actually, to be doing this. So let's check out what we worked on today. Super late last night, I was airbrushing, which is a huge shout out to Becca and Carol for sending me the airbrush machine, gosh, like a year and a half ago now, but I'm finally making really good use of it. I went through and airbrushed all of the little plates and stuff with an opaque yellow with some gold acrylic mixed in. And then
having a black light at your booth.
We should be, but we won't have a booth at Branson. We'll have a booth at Memphis, though. When will we see it on you? That's a good question. Not today.
Not
not quite ready yet. And so this is my staff topper. Let me get this popped over into the tripod again because I'm making myself seasick. But we only have one 9-volt battery right now. We're going to need to run out and get more. But you can see each of the crystals are going to be glowing. So the blue and the green one will be glowing also. And this is going to get like painted up to gold. And it's going to be like a... Nina. Oh, thanks, Kirsten, sorry. But it's going to have like a coupling. And this is a 2-inch PVC pipe that all of the batteries and wires are going to be hidden inside. But I'm pretty excited about that. And that was made with epoxy sculpt, so it's a little heavy. Let me set these wonderful things off to the side. And then I'm just now finishing up this morning. I went through and airbrushed some of the purple parts. This is going to be the center back of the corset. Well, thanks, Cherry. Thanks all y'all. And these guys, I haven't installed. Oh, yeah, this is the base of the staff, which is clear polycarbonate tubing, which it got bent in the mail, but it just heat gunned right out.
Just popped.
Yeah, I just heated it and it popped right back to its original shape with a flow cap. But this is not entirely certain what we're going to do with that yet, but it's from flowtoys.com. But this one, we're going to have riveted up here. And then you can actually see we've got the Velcro bits. That way, right, we can get in there and change out the batteries for the LEDs. And then I just need to install the Velcro on this side. That way it'll actually stay nice and flush even whenever my back bends. Because it's like kind of like that. Well, I don't know. I've been feeling kind of, I don't know, super stressed out like all morning. Because it's the nerves of... This is coming up. Like, it is time soon. It's just finally the stress of in this last phase, things could go horribly, horribly wrong, and I might have to restart something, and I don't quite have the time and the materials and and also I haven't made anything for sale. Like, this project has completely consumed my life. Oh, y'all want to see what we did yesterday?
I was gonna say, you haven't shown him the glove yet.
Yesterday, Randy and I had a Stargate Atlantis marathon, which was amazing. Can't decide if I like Stargate SG-1 or Atlantis better. I think I prefer them both together, like they accent each other well.
You like the crossover episodes.
Do what?
I said you like the crossover episodes.
I like all of the episodes, but I don't think I'd have enjoyed Stargate Atlantis as much if I hadn't watched SG-1. I do miss me some Daniel Jackson, though.
This is before he was...
Isn't Aquaman on that? Oh, yeah. Which he glowed up pretty nice. Like, I actually prefer...
What?
He glowed up. It's something from the internet.
What is glowed up?
I'm not entirely
Did
certain.
he get bombarded with gamma radiation?
Something of the sort. But it's like he grew up real nice. But it's never over if you don't watch the last episodes, I'm sure. Shouldn't the dragon eyes be set east to west instead of north to south? This one's got north to south eyes. I'm just saying. But we made a dragon scale gauntlet, which I still don't really know. It's a bit bulkier. Like, if I could have done a little bit more of a wrist taper or something. But gosh, it's fun to pet though. Like, y'all hear that? Star Trek is amazing. But that's kind of apples and oranges. Like, I don't know, they're both in space. I like them all. But yeah, we did some scale mail, and what we used was a glove base from We Love Colors, and I'm gonna be putting on the false nails. So I'm only gonna hold one on there because I'm not gluing them on just yet. But I'm gonna be wearing these false stiletto nails in like possibly airbrushed purple on my hand. I don't know yet. But and I was trying on one of the rings that we still have on sale or for sale on our Etsy store. But it was really interesting to try to hand sew it on because I had it on my body while I was like whip stitching the scales to the glove.
Derpy.
But what'd Derpy say?
I personally like Teletubbies.
Oh boy.
That episode where they went to different worlds and fought the crazy alien. Was that not Teletubbies?
That was it's a pretty good space odyssey, I
don't know,
guess,
there's
when
a
you look
big
at it
baby
that
in the
way.
sun, yeah.
Right? Oh my gosh, you guys. But yeah, so we got this popped out in a day, and hopefully it will work with the rest of the costume. But again, that's just me having nerves about literally
Teletubbies were
everything.
I like Teletubbies.
Is the chicken on the porch now?
Probably.
Oh boy.
As long as it's not in the road, I don't care.
Yeah. Well, she chased the mailman that once.
Yeah, well, he didn't give her any treats.
I know. I remember the show Andromeda.
Yes, with Kevin Sorbo.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't have TV for a long
I
time.
didn't much care for it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well.
Wow,
Right on,
really?
Kelly. What's up?
The Teletubbies are like 8 foot tall in real life.
That's terrifying. Because if they're that big, how big is the baby that's the sun? Like, that must be giant.
I think it's massive.
Good question, Jordan. Jordan asks, what are we working on today? Today
Well,
we're...
clearly the discussion between Teletubby lore.
Yeah, we're discussing Teletubby lore. Like, deep dive into Teletubby lore. Somebody go to Reddit.
I have a theory, you know.
A fan theory
Yeah.
about Teletubbies?
Uh-huh.
Keep it to your own self.
That the baby in the sun grew up to be the son on Rick and Morty that just
Oh, see, that's why it can end so poorly for childhood actors.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my. I don't know what we're working on today, Jordan. I honestly probably need to go through and paint all of these panels.
Oh, are you painting the tail?
Yes. Yes, thank you, Randy. That is exactly what we're doing. Alrighty. Let me get stuff situated. Get it situated. What's up?
Pastures. But not wanting to have pushed the sun baby out of my lady parts. That's why we have immaculate birth. No, wait, that still requires.
Yeah.
Crap.
Oh, Randy. All right. If you guys have any questions for me, the giveaway today
Oh yeah, there's a giveaway today.
is another Kavashan that I do not have on the table. But we will do the giveaway in 15 minutes. If you want to participate in it, go comment on Tuesday's live stream, and that'll put your name in the hat for this one. Really? From a developmental psychology perspective, Teletubbies is the best thing on TV for babies. Right on. What do you use in your hair? It looks beautiful. These are some dreads that I made. And then some dreads from... Where's the orange ones? From Dreads Forest. She does very good dreads. Like, she's goals. Mine are very, like, loose. Hers are nice and, like, dense. Hey, George! Ooh, yeah, for sure. Susan Solomon. I don't know. Randy checked the post office box this morning, and we only had the packages from Jesse and Patience.
Like literally just a few minutes ago.
Yeah, like he got home like maybe 8 minutes before the live stream started. So I'm gonna be going through and doing a top coat painting. I went through and airbrushed these guys with a deep violet. Well, thanks, Mystic. But I'm just, it's Folk Art 668 Plum. Hey, Becca. But our goal is to make it look like this. So we're going from this to this. And I'm going to do my best to answer y'all's questions while we hang out and do that.
Congratulations on the 100,000 Teletubbies.
Thank you. Teletubbies?
Oh, maybe just subbies.
Subbies? I don't know. I like Teletubbies. But thank you. I'm really excited. Yeah, for sure, Becca. Thank you guys for your generosity. I still am not really capable of doing much more with it than like a solid color, like no artistic quality, like just base coat. Like I use it as like a spray paint thing kind of, but it's perfect that I can put, leather dye or acrylics or, whatever I need in there, and it handles like a champ. Because I don't even know what I'm doing, and I keep gunking it up, but it's easy to clean. So makes me really happy. So yeah, just going through. And what number was the paint again? 668. It's their metallic plum, and I absolutely love it. It's just heavy pigmented enough that it's not taking a ton of paint to do what I need it to do, but it's so metallic and shiny and nice. Like it's perfect for taking advantage of a really nice undercoat. Can we comment on Tuesday's live stream? I am computer impaired. If you click on it like you would watch any YouTube video and then scroll down,
sometimes the page has to load.
Sometimes the page has to load up all the way. It's you scroll down past the recommended videos, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just down to the bottom, and there'll be a comment.
You'll start seeing other people's comments.
Right, and you'll comment right above where other people's comments start. At least I think that's how it works. But yeah, so I'm just going through and really, and honestly, the folk art holds up really well even on leather. Now, I would never paint like a strap or something that's going to be under a lot of very flexed stress with acrylics, unless it's like a very, gentle dry brush. But for something that's like a stiff armor plate, acrylics work perfect. It's hard to see comments. I'm going to repay myself. I love the large heart and extra goodies from Etsy. Oh, right on, Patty. I'm so glad that you like them. And thank you so much for repeating your comment. It's if I don't get it, just repeating it really helps. And then also, if you type at Yvonne Williams, just like how Blue Willow just did, hey Blue, it really helps us to see your comment as directed at us as opposed to like conversing among yourselves. Which I know I've said this before, but it's worth saying again, and I'll say it a million times, but I'm really proud of y'all that it makes me really happy to see you guys be kind to each other. And like y'all are great. Thank you. Boop. Yep.
Two things.
Huh?
Do you have a tutorial on the business card holder?
Ooh, I don't, but I could do one.
And I'm fairly new here. Do you have any bead weaving, I guess, tutorials?
I don't have any up on specifically bead weaving. Like I have some on bead stringing, but I really recommend, their names escape me, but there's quite a few very good YouTubers who have really comprehensive tutorials on bead weaving techniques.
Do you know if it costs to open a shop on Etsy or only when you make a sale?
It doesn't cost anything to start an Etsy store, as far as I'm aware. And they charge you I think it's 20 cents to post something. And then they don't take out any more fees until stuff is sold. So it takes that initial very small cost of, 20 cents to post something. But I found it's definitely worth it. I really enjoy Etsy as a platform.
Nina said CSL Designs as well.
Yes. I can't remember if it's Christine or Christina, but I love her work. I'm just bad with names. Bad with names.
What makeup do you have on today? Your cheeks look really pink today?
I don't have any. Well, I have lip gloss on today. It was a lip stain. I'm experimenting with different colors to see what I want to use with the Spyro. Not this color, it's a bit too red. But no, I'm just super duper tomato faced.
How much is Etsy's cut when you make a sale?
I think they take 5%, but that's pretty standard.
I don't know what you mean, Susan.
You hear that chicken in the driveway?
Is that a tracking number?
Oh, I don't know. I'm really excited about your Spyro. It's getting our Halloween creative juices flowing. Yes, Halloween all year. And I just use the lid as a palette, because I hate washing my little pink palettes, so I just use the lid. Oops. And then stuff like that starts happening.
Oh, it is a tracking number. It says it was delivered. I'll go check the front porch, maybe.
Right on.
But it was not at the post office when I went.
Right on. And then
They may just not have put it in our box yet either.
That's true. He's checking the front porch now. It's amazing the layout was awesome, and there's not for free. Right on. No mail, you say?
No mail.
It might still be mail. Mail hasn't run today.
Oh.
If it's
What
not
are
out
they
there.
barking at?
Oh, I don't know.
The dogs.
Did we have anything out for pickup? Wait, the dogs were barking?
Yeah, the dogs were barking
Huh.
earlier.
Oh.
Bu-
The chicken just ran into the side of the house. I heard it thud.
Nice. Are you working on armor for your costume?
I am, yeah. This is actually the tail plates. Like I'm gonna finish the tail today, in today's live stream. Which, let me get this where you can actually see. Oh no, I just stuck paint in my.
What convention are you making this for?
We're hoping to debut this one at Branson Comic Con, where we are not vending, we're just attending. So pretty excited about that.
When Spyro's done and not consuming your life, will you do a tutorial on how to set up a electroforming lab? I'm
Yes.
saving up for my own lab and want more direction.
Right on. Yeah, for sure. And in the meantime, I really recommend checking out Jason Welsh. He does excellent tutorials. And then also, if you just kind of check out on Rio Grande, they have an electroforming like kit set up, which is if you go with a different rectifier, you can get it for much more affordably than what you can by just getting their kit. But it gives you an opportunity to see what tools and things that you'll need to get started. And there's some things, like copper tongs and a pickle pot and stuff that are a great investment for any kind of leather or metalworking that you plan on doing. I hear you, chicken.
Better late than never. Hey, Sam.
Hey, Sam. How's it going?
And Laura Hagen says back.
Yay! Speaking of Laura Hagen, she's going to be at Branson Comic Con.
Are you guys doing a garden this year?
We are.
Those videos, especially seeing the chickens.
We actually, I hope to be doing a garden this year. I'm prepping the beds and stuff. It's just, I don't know what kind of budget I'm going to have for seedlings or anything like that. And we don't have the space in the house anymore to start our own seedlings. But, and I don't know if we'll be home on the day for the Master Gardener plant sale. Because last year that really kind of hurt not getting to go to that because, excuse me, I really like, buying from them and the prices are good and the plants are grown by the other Master Gardeners in the area.
Is there one piece of jewelry that you sold that you wished you had kept for yourself?
Good
question.
I don't think so.
No?
No, and this is going to sound horrible, but I've never wanted to keep a piece of jewelry more than I wanted to pay a bill.
Yeah.
Like, I'm very get those bills paid driven. Like, that's a huge motivator. And so, and often I make everything with the intent of selling it. So, and I feel like I got my joy out of it, getting to make it and getting to look at it and getting pictures and stuff. I get the most joy after making it from sending it off to its new home so someone else can enjoy it. Now, that being said, there's still some like different cabochons and stuff that I have hoarded for ages. Being like, I just like getting to look at them. No, I think there's a costume that I had sold that Randy was really like, I wanted you to keep that for you.
Yes.
But it wouldn't have fit me for much longer anyways. And the lady who bought it looked amazing in it and wore it up on stage at the rave and all kinds of stuff. So I hope she's doing good. We haven't seen her in, but, yeah. She paid a good couple of our bills off of the stuff that she's bought over or bought from us over the years. But yeah, so we're just kind of what you recommend for doming resin. Jim, I really like Art and Glow. The surface tension is really nice. I actually like it a little bit better than art resin for doming, because art resin you can't put as much on the on whatever it is that you're doming before the surface tension breaks and it runs off the side. I really do enjoy Art and Glow.
Nice. My reality by Tess says, I'm hoping to meet you in person at the Tokyo Tulsa thing this year.
Oh, that'll be cool. Now we will have a booth at Tokyo and Tulsa. Have you ever used Illumite resin? I haven't, but I'm always up for trying things. Hey, Horror, we're doing pretty good. Doing really good, actually. Having a fantastic anniversary, having a wonderful live stream, getting to hang out with y'all, painting my dragon butt.
And don't forget the Teletubbies.
And something about Teletubbies. Just getting a little bit more.
Is Art and Glow a UV resin?
No. Art and Glow is a 2-part mixing like epoxy resin. I actually prefer those to the UV resins, because with the UV resin, if there's anything obstructing the UV light coming through, then it won't cure fully. Whereas with the chemical resins, where you mix the 2 parts, then you can add all kinds of, additives and glitters and pigments and stuff to it, and it'll do just fine.
Isn't today your anniversary?
It is.
Anniversary? How long?
14 years and counting. So, pretty excited about that. But I don't know when we made the conscious decision, but Randy and I try to treat each other well every day of the year, not just Valentine's Day and our anniversary.
Can you use Art and Glow in silicone molds?
You can, and I do. Though, make sure that it's, check out the temperature that it recommends using it at, and they mean it whenever they say that temperature, because otherwise you'll get, a lot of bubbles and stuff. I wish that I had that I had a degassing chamber or a vacuum chamber or just something, or pressure chamber because then we could take care of all those little bubbles, lickety split.
Sparkies, we will be going to Anime St. Louis.
Yes.
In the St. Louis area.
Anime St. Louis. Just a quick rundown of our show schedule this year. So far, it is looking like, and it is up to date on our website too. We're attending Branson Comic-Con, then vending at Mid-South Con in Memphis, Tennessee, and then vending at OzCon, actually, as guests. So we'll be teaching quite a few panels and different things, and that's in West Plains, Missouri. Of all the conventions, if you guys are like, man, we want to come meet you and hang out and craft and stuff, that one, because it's...
Hey Lisa, if you'll do me a huge favor and shoot us a message on Patreon itself, we can really help you with that.
Lisa, I don't know if you heard Randy, but he's asking for you to send us a message on Patreon.
That'll be a great way to get things started.
Okay. A package or something?
Yeah.
Or okay.
Yeah, what was it you said this morning? In 3 short years, you'll have lived longer with me.
Yeah. Yeah. Our 17th year anniversary, I will have spent more of my life with Randy than without him, which I think is wonderful.
Oh, congratulations, 1 million subs with no videos.
What'd they say?
It's their 18th birthday, and they're
Right
spending
on.
it with us.
Well, happy birthday to you.
The name of the St. Louis convention.
Oh, it's Anime St. Louis, and that one's in May. And then June, we have nothing. I'm going to try really hard to maybe go on a backpacking trip with Laura or go on a kayaking trip with our niece in Tennessee. It'll be the first time in a long time that we've had all of June off. And so we're going to try to plan accordingly. And then July, we have Tokyo and Tulsa. And then the end of August, beginning of September, we have Dragon Con. We purposefully planned a very sparse year this year for conventions, just because I want to keep losing weight. I want to keep having a garden. Like we got, whenever we stopped doing 30 some odd shows a year, we actually started to get, almost 2 weeks of our life back. A week of driving and a week of vending, to just be able to do literally anything.
Thank you, Lisa.
Yeah, right. Or so with doing this kind of dry brushing, I'm trying to build up the pigment slowly. That way I don't leave any like globs, because I want to keep the contrast of the scales in the different tooling and stuff.
Dr. Daniel, you do that, and I'm going to stop sending you Pokemon gifts.
What'd they say?
Baby shark.
Actually, that's the song that I sing to Callie now. I go, Callie, cat, meow, 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 meow. And she'll like come inside and stuff, so.
Are you going to be anywhere near Richmond, VA this year?
So far it doesn't look that way, but we do still have openings to like guesting at conventions. If anybody wants to have us in for teaching panels and just bringing what we do to your convention for some hands-on free activity for the con goers, we still have spots open for that. But I don't know if we'll be able to maintain our Patreon and our Etsy and fit in more vending events. We just can't balance that kind of workload.
Couldn't ask Mystic.
What'd they say? Well, that's the last one of that.
It's time to pass Randy on to one of us.
Nope.
You've had your time. 14 years.
Nope. I'm greedy. I'm keeping them. Okay, so I'm going to let these guys dry and start in on the little plates that will be going on top to hold the little horns on, as if you guys can see that. I'm going to start with the bigger one.
Today.
What's up?
Today is our anniversary.
It sure is.
Not the 20th. Not the 18th.
Well. But yeah, I really just love the way a little bit of metallic flash. Bon and Randy, what is your favorite leather stain color? That's a good question. I have an affinity for briar brown. I think like that's my favorite like antique gel stain color.
I don't do enough with leather to
Right on.
to have an accurate thing.
And Randy, honestly, like he stays away from doing leather work for the most part.
Mainly because if I prove I can do it, then you'll expect me to do it all the time.
Well, yes, that's yes. 100% yes.
By the way, Sam is the one that made your eggs this morning.
Sam Doug?
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
So.
Nope, you proved it. You can cook me breakfast.
Nah. Gonna have to wake Sam up every day.
That little bottle does go a very long way. Maybe, Susan. Sometimes they'll say it's delivered, but it'll still just be sitting at the post office, or we have no idea. Hopefully one of the neighbors didn't get it. Did you send it to the P.O. box?
I mean, I don't think they have our address.
Right. Well, I have no idea if it's something through Amazon. Sometimes those will arrive directly at the house. Like,
did you cut these parts out with your Cricut?
I didn't. I cut these out by hand. It's a quite thick leather. And I'm still experiencing a learning curve with my Cricut. So I didn't want to sit down and take the time to have to learn how to, make this shape happen specifically in the Cricut. I just wanted to slap it out on some leather and get it made. But I did make templates of each of these, like hand-drawn ones that I'm going to be making in Inkscape that I then should be able to go in and put into the Cricut to be able to cut out.
Who's that big box from?
Jessie Ann, it says. Yeah, JESSIEANN.
Well, I'm sure it'll be put in the box by tomorrow.
Okay, I sure hope so. Oh, bad nugget.
Why a belt stole me?
Gonna help me hide a body. Doesn't have to be in one piece. Oh dear mom.
By the way, Vaughn, I bought a bottle of vitamin E oil after your last live stream.
Right on.
My skin feels so much softer.
Right
Thanks
on.
for sharing your secret.
Yeah, for sure. Now, also, I mean, the vitamin E oil, I have very, very dry skin. So I put it on, like, twice a day, like morning and evening. And, like, it's very oily at first. I mean, I use, like, a quarter size glob of it and, like, just all over my face and neck and, décolletage area. I don't think I'm pronouncing that right. But, and I'll be oily for, like, 10 minutes and then it's all soaked up. So.
Pro tip, if your printer has a scanner, you can scan the shape and upload it to your Cricut.
Ah, right on. I had no idea. We'll have to try that.
You want to build a snowman? No, it's too freaking cold.
Yeah, that's a mood. Gonna help me hide a body. Come on, you can't delay. He's on the floor. Get him out the door before he can decay.
Thought you were my buddy.
We won't get caught. Just help me and don't ask why. You wanna help me hide a body? Doesn't have to be in one piece. Oh dear mine. What other Disney songs can we butcher?
Oh, so many.
Somewhere on the internet, Jillian. Oh, well, thanks, Derby. No, it's everything that I do and say and think is just some form of derivative from the internet.
Sing the Aladdin song.
I am memes made flesh. Do you like that, Randy?
No.
No?
Zach is memes made flesh.
He is hardcore. I'm just...
Every time it's, I've got a meme for that.
Yep. Which, by the way, his Let's Play is phenomenal.
It's coming along, yeah.
Like, there's usually, like, a big learning curve.
Yeah, I'm really impressed.
And he popped out fresh out the gate making pro-level Let's Plays. And I'm like, dang it, Zach, why are you so good at this? Make more of them so I can watch. Okay, so now we're going to go through and do the edging. Hey, Tasha, we are working on the tail. We're making the tail today. My dragon booty.
Later, Kelly.
What do you think of Will Smith as the genie in the new Aladdin? I've actually specifically made a point to not watch previews for movies because I enjoy them more if I have no idea what's supposed to be going on.
Well, I'll weigh in.
Oh, yeah?
I don't know what I think about it, honestly.
Well,
because he's no Robin Williams, and I really hope he doesn't try to take it in that direction.
Right.
Because I mean, Robin Williams did the movie basically for free
Yeah,
because he wanted to have something that his kids could watch that he was in it.
right. And I just don't know. I'm going to withhold judgment and opinion in anything until I see it, because it's, as a creative person, things can go south so fast, so quick. Or they can work out really well against all odds. So
Yeah.
there's no telling. I will wait and see. I normally really like Will Smith's work.
Yeah, it's just
It's going to be
not
hard
his
to
brand of
right.
comedy.
And what if they reinvent the genie?
And that's what I'm hoping for.
Right.
Giveaway.
Oh yeah. But look at the purple shiny.
We're almost done.
I just got my brush dirty. No. What, do you mind pulling up the giveaway page, Randy?
Oh, fine.
Oh, ho, ho. What a hard life. Like 4-day-old or 2-day-old paint water. Alrighty. So, coming over here with my Randy. Let me go grab the cabochon.
Yeah, I guess it'd be good to know what you're going to win, huh?
Yeah. Well, I think I want to give away one of the cast resin bottles. My resin bobble tutorial. Ta-da! So this is what we're giving away today.
147.
147 comments, really.
147.
Are you ready?
Are we ready?
Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, let's go. Nancy Klingen! She says, I have a question. Why didn't you paint the base around the gem before placing the gem in it and gluing it onto the armband? I do a lot of painting like that and was wondering if I'm doing it wrong. I love watching your videos and love how you and Randy work together. Good job. Well, thanks, Nancy. I'd actually answered your question, but I'm going to answer it here, too.
Again.
I'm going to answer it again. Congratulations on winning, by the way. I will send, if you send me an email with your shipping information, I'll get this mailed off to you. Oh God! Hey,
Or one similar.
It's super durable. Well, I'm gonna go sit down before I drop more stuff. I'm gonna leave this here with you.
Go ahead.
I love you. Bye bye. Okay. The reason why I didn't paint the setting first is I actually sculpted the setting around the bobble. Right. I sculpted it so the bobble had to be there, and then I made it out of the epoxy sculpt. But painting it first would have definitely been a very good idea. So, yarp. But yeah, so that's how I really love this Jacquard Sunset Gold, the Lumiere paints. It's color 554 Sunset Gold. What's up, babe? It broke.
Oh yeah, throw away that piece.
Right. Hey, Randy.
Hey.
Could you turn the heater back on?
Wait, you cold?
I am cold.
Go outside.
No. There's chickens out there and they'll yell at me.
That's fair.
So we're just going to go through. Was there a project that was particularly hard, but upon finishing you learned a lot?
Every project.
Every single project ever. And I think a lot of that stems from I seem incapable of doing something the same way twice. So I always find a new path with new obstacles and new things to go horribly, horribly wrong.
Well, Nina, the way we can be told is apparently we're a bunch of wussies.
Oh, well, yes. That's fair.
As a pretty Swedish woman once told me.
No, yeah, we are pretty much wussified completely. But it's the future. We've got, like, a furnace. We don't have to be cold if we don't want to be. Yeah, feed Miss Seymour.
Juan likes to do the hard things. Or wow. Juan likes to do things
Yes,
the
I
hard
do.
way.
Also, yes. And I don't necessarily like it. It just happens a lot. And I wonder how much easier my life would be if I would just get out of my own way. But apparently I'll be damned before I let that happen. So... so, hard way it is.
Look out, she's flinging stuff about again. Duck ready.
Yes. So this part can be pretty time consuming, but it's so worth it because it's all of the tooling that we did, all of the edge finishing, all of the everything is really gonna start showing.
Yeah, actually, I know one.
What's up?
Have you ever done a project that you started on and vowed you'd never do again?
Oh, which one of the many?
Making a full wrap skirt.
Yeah, the scale kilt.
Yep.
That was a really bad idea. But it was my inexperience balanced with the client wanted something that was physically not a good idea. And I didn't have the confidence as a creator to be like, please trust me, this isn't going to work. Please consider this alternative. But he insisted, and so I was like, all right, I'll do it that way. And it didn't stay on him, and it wasn't comfortable to wear. And I'm like, dude, not to be like I told you so, but I did try to warn you, but you didn't want it that way. You wanted it this way. And he was like, no, we'll make it work. And I'm like, okay. But it breaks my heart to see somebody not willing to compromise, because I go into the situations trying really hard to be compromising, to be, this isn't the way that I'm used to doing it, or this isn't what my initial artistic vision was, but you're the client, so let's balance this out. But it gets frustrating when that mindset is not reciprocated. Like, so. But yeah, that's something I'm never doing again. At least not in that same way.
It was the size of a bath sheet.
It was. It was like he had a big, because he wanted it overlapping. He wanted it past the knee, and he was quite tall. So it was like 4 feet wide by like 2.5 feet long.
Like, next time you're at Walmart and you walk by the towel section, look for something called a bath sheet.
Yeah.
It's much larger than a bath towel.
And it's just the weight of it put such strain on.
It was terrible.
Mm-hmm. And I had
rings.
Yep, I had to, otherwise it'd pull itself apart with the aluminum. But it was just, I don't know. I've learned a lot since then, thank goodness. Like, primarily when to say no to a custom work project. Be like, I'm sorry, I don't think I can do that. Which gets hard because a lot of y'all have such faith in me that like, no, you can do anything. And I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure this isn't going to work, you guys. Thank you for turning the heater on, Randy. I know it's a little louder now.
How long ago was this?
5 years?
7?
5 or 6 years. It was the first year we were living in Missouri.
Yeah, we moved here in
2013.
2013. It is now 2019, so 6 years ago.
I hope that feller knows though that we do the free repairs. So, because I was like, I made sure to let him know because I was like, this is gonna need repaired. We do free repairs.
Where you buy your charms / gems and such?
I get a lot of them from Fire Mountain Gems, eBay, Amazon, places like that. So there's another.
What do you mean you can't do everything?
Right? Well, I mean, I can, just not particularly well most of the time. I'm willing to take on most challenges. I just can't guarantee acceptable results.
You want to be real masochistic, Mr. Daniel? Do it with split rings.
Right. And that's if I had done it with split rings
Been
and a
lot
leather
secure.
base. It would have been much more secure, but I'd have had to charge like $2,000 for it instead of just, I think, what, $500? Which we probably lost money on that with all the scales.
Oh, yeah. Are you currently taking special orders?
We are not. We are trying desperately to get caught up on, I still have some custom work left over from just, divine patient clients. And,
when will you be doing more? custom orders.
Well, I thought I'd be doing them about this time this month, but I'm gonna push it back and say probably April. But that's you can still send an email or an Etsy message and be like, hey, I know you're full up right now, but can I get a quote? Because I can start doing quotes. That way, if you guys still decide that you want it, even after getting a quote, then you can start saving up. Or
How do you deal with craft burnout?
I don't know if I've ever gotten craft burnout. I usually just switch to a different craft. Like if I start to get really stressed out with a project or my hands hurt or it's just not feeling inspiring.
Well, good. Well, not what you're saying.
Oh.
But
Then I'll just go to something different or even just reading a book or doing some yoga or trying something new.
Where would be the best place to send you an email? A message, Patreon, Etsy, Facebook?
A message on Patreon, not on Facebook, I'm gonna say. Because it does not cooperate well, even on the new phone. The messenger apps and stuff, even for the page managers. But message on Patreon or an email or an Etsy message would work well.
Later, Derpy.
Bye, Derpy.
Kathy said, I just wanted to say thanks. How I wrapped one of your cabs,
Yeah?
which turned out amazing,
Ah.
wore it to work, and a client went nuts and bought it right off my neck.
Oh, gosh, congrats. That's the best. That is super cool. Congratulations, Kathy. Yeah, speaking of which, I had gotten a question, I think in a message. I don't know if I replied or not. But the question was how I feel about people selling stuff made with the cabs that I make. And I'm like, do it! Like,
That's
please.
why
Like, yeah,
it is yours.
it is yours now. Do with it as you will. And same goes with like my tutorials and stuff. If you make something following along with my tutorials, now I'm gonna ask you don't sell my digital templates, but like make stuff from them and then go sell that for sure.
Do you have a pattern for sale on your leather bra / vest thing?
Not yet. I had gotten one put together and then lost it for like a year and a half. And now I am going to be making it in Inkscape, which I've figured out how to do Inkscape, which is really great. Not as challenging actually as I was afraid it was going to be. And so we should have it coming up soon. The ominous soon.
If you see a picture of something you like, can you tell what you need in order to make something like it?
Like for a piece of jewelry or like a costume or... Typically, yeah, like I can look at it and be like, maybe not figure out exactly what materials the original artist used, but I could look at a piece of armor or something or a piece of jewelry and be like, I would use this as the stringing material, or I'd use these materials to accomplish these things. But yeah, I hope that answers the question.
No, I haven't heard from Abigail today.
I haven't either. I hope she's doing well.
Inkscape is awesome. I do my bead patterns and my SVG
Right on.
files with it.
Nice.
I don't know what those things are.
Me neither. Well, a bead pattern's like for I drew one out whenever I was gonna make that hand beaded curtain.
Would you know how much PayPal will take out of my bank account for my Patreon package with the exchange rate? I live in Canada.
Oh, I have no idea. I'm sorry, I have no idea. But it definitely probably worth a Google though.
Best I could tell you is figure out what the currency exchange rate is and then calculate for whatever tier of
Yeah, for however much they're pledging. Because I don't know if Patreon has any additional fees or anything. I thought we usually eat those fees But don't quote me on it. I am at their mercy.
Dollar donation close to $1.97 Canadian.
Shoo-wee. Well, I appreciate your support. And that's something I want to give you guys a friendly reminder that if you have not gotten your Patreon package yet, please send us a message. We were having on Patreon, please, through Patreon, because it's often a YouTube screen name or a Facebook screen name doesn't line up with what screen name you have on your Patreon, and it just makes it a lot easier for us to track everything down if you send us the message over there. But Patreon was having buku crazy problems this month with processing, and so normally we ship everything out by the 8th because they take payment out on the 1st. They send us our cut on the 5th,
which is usually a Thursday or Friday, which means we don't actually get the money in our bank account until the 8th.
Right, and that way we can pay for shipping to get your package to you. But they didn't have everybody processed, so we've had at this point at least 20 people contact us.
Yeah.
And be like, hey, my package hasn't arrived. And so we sent them out because if it had a tracking number, we'd share the tracking number, and if not, then we went ahead and printed off, put a new package together and shipped it off. But yeah, be sure to let us know. We never know if there's a problem with your package unless you communicate it to us. And y'all are so supportive. We want you to get your package.
Yeah, and honestly, Patreon's got me a little worried because this was the first month they've ever had this issue, but they immediately came out with we can give you an advance on your payment loan.
And I'm like, I don't need an advance on the payment. I need you to have all the information.
Yeah, and it's like, it was too weird that they had that solution right up front.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, by the way, we'll just take an extra 10% from it.
Yeah, and like loan shark style. And I'm like, guys, what you doing?
If this becomes a regular problem, we're either going to have to shift it to where we send all of our packages out at the end of the month, or find a different thing altogether.
Which I really hate to. I don't want to jump ship on Patreon.
I mean, it's.
But I need a service that.
Wow! Thank you.
Holy crap! Wow! Thank you so much, Southern. Happy 14th. Thank you so much. Sorry, and not to complain, but this is, just talking about Patreon. But we give them. They get a 10%. Well,
they get a 5%,
and then PayPal gets a 5%. And I'm like, we need them to typically for forever long that we've been using them. They've been doing great, but I'm like, we're paying you 5% of what we make for this service.
Of what
please do the service.
Are giving to us.
Yeah.
It's a $5 convenience fee, honestly, or 5%.
Which,
convenience fee.
Whenever everybody's name is sorted and in the right tier and processing goes through, and it is very convenient.
Great. But we could just as easily have a donate button on our PayPal, connected straight through our PayPal, and make 5% more. But it's a brand that people have grown to trust. Right. So that's what we're going through. But
it makes me feel really uneasy.
At the end of the day, if our packages are late, we're the one that look bad.
Right.
Not Patreon, who's telling the creators, hey, your money's kind of weird.
In limbo.
We're going to keep trying to run it, but we're not going to let you know if it goes through or not.
Right.
We'll just throw that money into an account and hope.
Which we've tried to be really self-sufficient, because I don't like relying on other companies. But again, Patreon's been great. Hopefully they'll keep being great. This just makes me feel really uneasy.
Yeah, it's
worrisome.
It's worrisome, and I think the first thing we'll try is shifting our shipping date from the 1st.
Yeah, definitely. To
maybe the end of the month.
Yeah.
But I feel bad because then you're waiting all month on your packages.
But so long as everybody actually gets their packages. So it's, I don't know, where business perspective, just the I just don't like feeling helpless. And you know, y'all are so patient and so supportive. And I don't like it when, you know, things get complicated.
Yeah. Okay.
So.
Sorry about all that.
Yeah. I didn't realize how much that had been weighing on me, though.
All right, now I gotta find what Tiffany said.
Oh, what Tiffany said?
I don't know.
Okay.
I've been yelled at too. Stop babbling and
What?
start answering. Tiffany says it's their time asking. Okay, well, what is?
Yeah, please be patient with us.
I can't find where to message you on Patreon, is what Tiffany says.
Okay. How do?
I will.
Maybe we can get the camera to focus. There it goes. When did you guys send them out? It usually takes about 2 weeks to get them to in Canada. We sent them out, I think, by the 10th.
We sent them out on the 8th.
She reposted it.
Oh.
Wait, Randy says on the 8th. I think the last of the packages got picked up on the 10th. So it's, and that's the thing too, is if we wait for the end of the month, then, you know, you'll be getting March's craft crate if you're international, like first week of April. And so we're just like, we don't know.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll go to your Patreon page. Click on Yvonne Williams.
Okay.
On the left-hand side, it'll show the number of patrons she has. Right below that, it says following or pledged. And then you can share it, and then more. If you click more, the first option is message.
Right on. Thank you, Randy.
How you message us.
Also, I think, and just because we can't like screen share right now, if you Google how to send a message on Patreon, there might be like screenshots or something that you can follow along with.
At the moment, Jim, that's the only way to get a Patreon box, is to be a Patreon member.
Now we do sell craft along kits on our Etsy, but they're a bit different, and you have to pay shipping, which that's for our Patreon, like craft along kits on Patreon. If you're international, it doesn't cost you any extra other than the exchange rate. But keep in mind, some folks have had problems with having to pay like customs and stuff, but I don't think we have any control over that. Yeah, at least Randy and I don't.
Okay. Are you on your phone or on a computer, Tiffany?
Troubleshooting Randy. Bye, Ida. Thanks so much for hanging out with us.
Laptop. That is very
What are the various package kits that you provide? We do a wire wrapping and chainmail.
If you could bring the camera over here.
Okay.
All right, you ready? Yeah, I need you to show the screen. Yes, I need you to show the screen. Okay, you ready? Over here. Following more. There's message, and then there's block.
Here, let me get this turned around so I can get a closer look. Okay, Tiffany, this one's for you. Wait, I already pressed that? Okay.
Okay, so here's the page. Following, share more. Message. Boom.
There we are. Thank you so much, Randy. That's perfect.
Because block is right below it.
Right on. Hopefully that's helpful for you. Oh, uh-oh, I got snagged. More thanks. Well, I'm really glad you like hanging out with us. Sorry, I feel like it got super stressful there for a minute. Like, I'm kind of stressed out now.
Okay. She doesn't have...
Where's some coffee? I don't know. I have no idea how to help Tiffany. Like if it's not there, because Randy, you're not even a pledger of mine, so it still shows it. I don't know. Well, right on, Sarah. Southern says, I got my Patreon this month, wrapped a cab and sold it instantaneously. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, it would be different from an app, even on a laptop, though?
Yeah, go straight to the internet. Don't use an app.
Okay.
apps are the Patreon app is complete garbage.
Yeah, again, not to be bashing on Patreon, but their app is not very user friendly. Like, go in and like to a website browser. Gotcha. Thanks. I didn't even think of that, y'all. Y'all are so good. But yeah, I still just, I don't know, I have like this pit in my stomach. Maybe I'm hungry. It has been 5 hours since I've eaten. So there's that. Oh, I'm gonna angle this down so you guys can see. You alright, baby? You alright?
Yeah.
You're doing great. I hope you know.
Well, thank you. The app is in the upper right-hand corner.
Oh, that makes my brain hurt. It's the future and everything's super complicated. I just want to make stuff.
You're better off not knowing Patreon has an app, honestly.
Yeah. That's unfortunate.
Just a friendly reminder. Okay, Sparky Cat says, just a friendly reminder, I promise to remind past Vaughn that Dragon is coming.
Ah!
April is coming.
Shut your mouth! And it's in August. But no, we are actually building up inventory more for Dragon than for anything. That's why we did such a slim show schedule this year, is so that we could put most of our inventory focus on Dragon. So yeah, this painting part is probably the most least exciting thing, but I really enjoy it, and I like getting to like just kind of hang out with you guys while we do it. It's very repetitive.
Okay, here's another way you can try it. If you just go to messages, then you can see who all you've talked to. If you go to new messages, and then just type in Yvonne Williams.
Right on.
You can get as far as YBO, and it pops you up.
Very cool. Did you catch that, Tiffany? You might want to type it. Okay. Is it doing the thing where it skips and lags when you type? Gotcha. Oh, one more. And then we can start assembling, you guys. No DragonCon is in August. I was reminding you that you wanted to start prepping in April. I got you, Sparkies, and I'm just giving you a hard time. Oh, thank you, SJ. It's honestly, guys, and I'm not just saying this to be nice to Randy because I love him. Is that the mail? That might be the mail. There is nobody else in this world that I would rather be with in a stressful situation than Randy. We've dealt with so many like stressful situations. Right? Hashtag After Dragon, and it's February. But he had gotten his license and bought his first truck when we were together, and it was like we were driving the truck home from getting his license, and like getting all the stuff for the truck, and the truck stalled out because it was a stick shift, and Randy had never driven, you know, and we were in traffic, and it was this old like junker, and so we died in traffic, in Barney in Denton, and he handles stressful situations so well. He wasn't cursing, he wasn't yelling, there's none of this. He gets shit done. We stalled out at like a red light.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was.
You just start the truck back up.
Well, yeah, exactly. You handled it wonderfully. I died. If I were doing that, I'd have lost my damn mind. Sorry. But, first time we got a flat tire. Randy did huge. The 10 millimeter?
Yeah.
Right on. Do we have a drill big enough?
Oh, I got a drill big enough.
Oh, girl. First time we got a flat tire, had to take the entire booth out of the car to get to the tire, out of our 4-door Chrysler sedan. Not once did he he didn't waste any effort, any time, anything on the stressful part of it. Because I've seen people, like, some of the men in my life growing up would be like, they gotta hit things, they gotta cuss loud, and they gotta be mad. And it's like, that's not fixing anything. And it just stresses me out, and then I stress them out. And then, but with Randy, like, that's very bright and cool. But he handles everything so smoothly and keeps me from, because I'm a very reactionary person and I'm working on that, but he helps me to mirror his calm, and it's just, everything just, it goes by really nice.
That's need a much bigger drill bit.
Oh, really?
I may not have a drill bit.
Well, I already attached it to the thing, but I had intended those for the back.
Oh.
The back plate. You might still be able to drill them, though. But we will see. But I don't know. The moral of the story is I freaking love Randy. I know. I already glued him in and everything. Now it's not to the thing.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah,
I
there
can
you
still
go.
work on this.
But no, Randy's my favorite person to be stressed out with. Is the moral of that story. No, I'm a very reactionary person. I get very, like, emotionally involved, and, like, I'll start taking a tone of, like, being stressed and stuff. And it's like, Randy mediates me really well. He's my fire keeper. He keeps me from burning myself and the people around me alive. So, bye, Teresa. What? Scrolling. Designs! Oh my gosh, thank you! Oh, thank you so much. She says, hi Randy, hi Vaughn. Had a bad day today, so I thought I'd brighten someone else's day. Oh, I hope your day gets better. But thank you a lot. But I really hope your day gets better. I hope it wasn't anything too bad. Do you all want to watch Randy drill stuff?
Yeah, we need to charge this.
Yeah. Do you want to? Oh, it's not even going. Do you want to use the driver? Why not?
Wrong
bit size?
Bit connection.
Then
I might drill completely through with my impact.
Well, we've got some of the other drills.
Yeah.
Love you.
Love your chair.
I love your face. Drill stuff.
Weird.
What's your Myers-Briggs personality type? I feel like who's the Myers-Briggs? I don't know. I don't know. I'm like probably borderline narcissistic personality disorder. Probably. I don't know. Ooh, Ups is here. You want to freaking craft us, go drill safe, right? But I don't know. I think I'm a work in progress. Is that a personality type? You used to be my buddy. We won't get caught. What you looking for, love? Oh, I have no idea. It's somewhere in the house?
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Is it bigger than the red box?
I have no idea.
Is it smaller than a Volkswagen?
Maybe? Like mass or volume wise? Oh, you found it? Yeah, he hasn't charged that little drill since he got it for his birthday in June. So Southern. It's a 16-tier personality quadrant. Huh. I don't know. That's cool though. Oh, I saw the question. Do we like anime? Some animes.
Didn't we actually talk about this not too long ago?
Possibly. Did we?
Yeah.
What was our conclusion? I don't know, I like a good show. I don't care if it's live action, if it's animated or what. You know, it's used to I would watch stuff just because it was anime, but now I've had to become a little bit more discriminating with my time and be like, if it doesn't really catch my interest or I just don't watch it. What's up, baby?
Well, I found an impact drill.
Yeah?
It was on the ground.
Huh. Can I blame that one on Callie?
I think I might, yeah. all those extension cords that were pulled out of the thing.
Yeah, I think that was Callie on that one. Before you drill,
I don't have any things.
You don't have to connect it. We can wait till the battery charges.
And unless this will work, which I don't think it will, but we can try. This is a hexagon.
Yeah, I have hunger.
Will not work.
Oh, my rumbling and my bumbling.
Oh well.
I could do ASMR eating cucumbers in their ears. Ah. So who won the giveaway? Nancy?
With an M?
With an M?
Nancy.
Nancy won. Nancy
With an M.
Clagan? Something? I'm really not good at names. At all. Okay, guys. So we have finished painting the paint. No, we haven't. I still have to do one more layer. Oh, God.
Oh, I need more tools, Simba.
You do?
Yeah.
I'll buy you tools. I love you. I'll get you whatever you need. Just wear the belt. So now we get to go through and dry brush on some black to the edging. Really? Holy smokes. Lori. Thank you so much. Y'all. You know you could do that on Patreon and get stuff for it, but I'm just saying, but thank you. Yes, I am working on my dragon butt. So I've got some in the cap. In German it's something like so like I have a hunger. Right? Oh, I could always use more coffee money. But I very, very stiff bristled brush, just dab it in the cap. Blot most of it off onto the paper towel. And that's going to give us a really nice little like antiqued edge.
Yeah.
What's up, Boogie?
Felt we don't want battery to charge.
Oh, that's all right. Do you have any extra batteries for it?
No.
Would you like some?
No.
Okay. One day I'm going to buy you a tool shed and you can have all the tools and battery charging stations.
Well, that's what I was going to say. I've got extra batteries for my impact drill, but I don't have the right connections to make the drill parts work with it.
Like, I want to spoil you with tools and stuff. Those the makeup pigments?
Yes. I don't. Nice. Are these makeup?
They can be used in resin and stuff also, but they are cosmetic safe. Whereas the internet said, cats on the internet said that Pearl X was not. So.
Well, this is a lot of pigment.
It is, but I'm doing full body stuff. So thank you. Oh, they arrived.
Orchid.
Which I think will be perfect. Purple orchid. Safe use, face, eyes, lips. Nice. Quick, I'm distracted. That blinded me.
Mm-hmm. Well, okay.
Huh. The biggest one will do it?
No.
Oh.
Which I don't want to go up to just like a straight up 1/8 or a half.
Well, if anything, babe, we'll just use the other ones and use those for.
I need to.
Really?
Yeah, check it.
Ooh. Yeah, that's big.
In which case, I can use my impact drill on this.
Okay, purple FaceTime. So the color that I'm going to be using for my contouring, I sure hope so, Diane. I've lost the footage from editing it twice. But yeah, I'm going to be doing the contouring for my Spyro with this orchid color. Yep.
Mm-hmm. I just don't want to curl through my hand.
Gotcha. And I think it'll be a lot easier to accomplish with an actual brush too. And then I'm going to be doing the highlighting with the gold.
Yeah.
Girl, look at you.
It's the right size. Yay. Okay. Well, now, before I do much more.
Not entirely certain how I should do my face for a Spyro. You know, honey? Is it good? Yeah. That's nice.
So I can go a little deeper.
Okay. What? What's going on?
What?
Diane's just yelling, no. No, that just, the purple on my nose just makes it look like I have a big bruise. Make it look like I've been snorting. Ooh, oh, that's a good idea. But no, it's a skin safe pigment, which I really like. It's really intensely pigmented. But yeah, that kind of rough shape. Highlight, yeah, the bridge with gold. And also this is, it's going to look silly right now, but the whole thing's going to be like a look. And I'm thinking about doing like little stripes in from my temp. Sorry, it froze. If you refresh the page, we're still here. Oh, that's too much. So, just getting some ideas. I'll experiment. Fortunately, there's enough in the vial to experiment with, but I'm really loving this intense color. Bye, Trisha. Yeah, never too. And that's, I don't really like makeup for like regular, you know, yeah, I don't put on makeup to get a natural look. But yeah, just experimenting with some different, like, very stripey, maybe. And this is just finger paint, too, and I'll be able to get some different contouring effects and levels with different eyeshadows and things. Using a brush over some fine... Yeah! Oh, for sure! So I really like that shape and the striping, and then we'll do like some full glam eye stuff. Yeah, stripey, very stripey. I don't know what I'm gonna do about this thing in the middle of my face.
Your nose?
Yeah, to make it look very dragony. I might do, Yvette had sent me some fake nose rings that I think I'm gonna put one on each side to make it look like little dragon slits.
That'd be cute.
Sparky says, isn't your forehead going to be covered by the headpiece? Yes, mostly. But I always plan on, if I take the headdress off, which is why I have my dreads done up in the Spyro colors. So I'm going to have some of this. I always plan on, if the headdress gets super heavy or super cumbersome, or I've got a headache and need a break, I still want to look like I'm in costume, even when I'm halfway out of costume, if that makes sense. And come on, I want to paint my face. How's it going back there? Nice. He makes Ford very nervous.
Ugh. I'm going to move your coffee.
And correction, I like makeup when it's like this. I really like this gold. I mean, check that out. Just a very little bit Yeah, Randy on the topic. How not to drill safe. He'd be the shop teacher with like two hands missing. You're making us nervous, Boogie.
It'll grow back.
I don't think it will.
Oh my goodness.
It's on the forehead. Yeah, I'm gonna do a little embroidery circle with some fishnet stretched on it and then laying it over and using a holographic powder that I have. But for now I'm just doing kind of the bones.
The bones.
The bones. This gold really doesn't.
That really needs to look good.
The bottom one?
No, the top one.
Oh. Right, Nina? Okay. Yeah, the gold isn't really showing up. It could just be the light exposure on the camera. I don't know.
Pro tip, don't try this at home, kids.
Really?
Yeah, really, pro tip.
And also I am going to have a base layer of purple on my face, like a pale purple, so the gold might stand out more on top of that. Well, I'm gonna have to use makeup remover now. Also, using a primer might actually make these stand out in a completely different way too. So, do y'all want to see the contacts that I'm gonna be using? Because I don't think I'm getting done with this tail today. I lost my glasses. There they are.
No, don't put your contacts
Bye,
on.
Mandy. Well, we're gonna be wearing ooh, right, Holly. We're gonna be wearing full sclera purple contacts. Oh, thanks, Lori. But no, I kind of just like that noise.
Like you can't tell the
Oh,
difference
that's
at
bright.
all on camera.
Really?
Well, I mean, you've got your big lights.
Make this work.
Hold on.
Randy's
Turn
turning
it
off
the
some
other
lights.
way.
Do what?
Turn it back the other
No,
way.
because this way it'll be shadowed by my body too, from the window. Can I see the diode? My epic gray house pants. These are horns. Okay, so we're just doing a super simplistic button battery taped to an LED diode. And these are 10 millimeter, which these are what the horns look like without the lighting,
Good to know.
then with the lighting. So that's off and on. Which again, it's just the camera doesn't pick up very well.
Seriously?
But it didn't pick up on the color gradient as well.
Oh, well, that's fine.
But yeah, love the way these horns, each one's gonna have its own diode. Cherry says, please show us the contacts, please. I have a lot of paint and stuff on my hands right now. But I'll get them out and show them. I just won't
the
put them in.
contacts.
Yeah.
Well, here, I'll trade you.
Okay.
So I don't need
Thank
this. You do.
Thank you so much for doing that. You did a fantastic job, honey.
Oh.
Now, I don't think we'd be able to use that drill bit on a much smaller horn, though.
Absolutely not. You'll need a
So the
smaller
moment
diode.
you go to reach for another sip of coffee, only realize you finished it. Ah! That is the worst. But yeah, Randy, what do you think of this purple?
That's good.
You like it?
Yeah.
I think it'll go well. I don't love my nose. It's ruined. Like,
Your nose is fine.
no, it's... Well, I mean, the nose itself is all right. I'm stuck with that. But the makeup just made me look... We'll figure it out. Because I think I'll do, like, a very sharp little point right there. And then have, like, nose rings and stuff. We'll see. What was I going to... Contacts. I'll be right back. I'll sweep up the mess afterwards. Sweep the whole area. Okay, so I have them in a color coordinated thingy.
Very technical term there.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
So that's the back side of it. Let me see if I can't. I don't think I'll be able to slosh it around to where you can see the front. but they're, oh gosh, is it a 22 millimeter? Neither of my hands are clean enough to turn them, but you can kind of see that little bit of like color variation on the front. I really don't want to stick my dirty little paws in there. But those will be... Ooh, my favorite flavor of coffee here lately is like butter toffee. I just love it. Like Heath Bar coffee. But yeah, I actually got a palette of makeup from a color thing from Coffee Flavored Coffee, duh, Misty. But from Chaos Makeup, and it's holographic, and it's like purple gold, like so beautiful. It's Sarah, I cast those from Art and Glow resin. Yeah, we'll take some serious blending on those pigments. I'll try them out with a primer later. Mine has been Oreo. Right on. Now, I love Oreos with coffee, but I feel like the flavor gets, like, overwhelmed. Oh, I let paint dry in my paintbrush. How long do you think it's going to be? Oh, I'm not sure how longer I'm going to be streaming. I am really determined to get this piece together, but it's turning out to be quite a lot still ahead of us before I can assemble the tail.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I have to do the black edging on all of these, and I haven't even touched the yellow underbelly part.
Okay.
So I think I'm actually going to let you guys go because I am ravenous. And I gotta pee. But I've had a really great time hanging out with you, and I'm excited to see what?
What'd you do?
I don't know. I'm really excited to see you guys in my next video. We're going to be having another tutorial. Caramel vanilla cream coffee. I would not say no. Oh no, Abby, I'm sorry. I gotta pee for crazy though.
Abby just now.
Right? But bye guys. Have a wonderful day. Happy crafting.